Why can't SpongeBob spin-offs just be spin-offs? Why do they always have... So this video's been resurfacing again for whatever reason, and I looked at the comments because I was a little curious to see what people are thinking of the video now. And weirdly enough, the video has been overwhelmingly negative reception. Like, some people are like, oh, you're getting too mad over SpongeBob, or oh, your voice is mad annoying, bro. Like, what the seriously, go to that original video. It's pinned on my page. Like, people actually saying this shit. And I'm just like, dude, do I sound mad in that video? I sounded pretty more disappointed than just straight up angry. Like, do you not know the difference between, like, emotions? And the voice comment that just mean and straight up bullying? If you don't like the sound of my voice, keep on scrolling and move on with your day. You don't have to comment and be a fucking bully. And I just love how this whole conversation came up with a SpongeBob video, because, like, in my circle of friends and on the internet, like, a lot of people know me as a guy who talks about SpongeBob a lot. Like, I have a series where he's the main character. I make a lot of SpongeBob reviews on my Mr. Johnson channel, and a couple on here too. Like, I have loved this show, this franchise, and this character since infancy, basically. Like, me personally, I've always felt a very personal connection to the show and to the franchise, because, you know, fun fact about me, I was born the same year the first movie came out, and once I figured that out, I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. And now that Nickelodeon is making all these spin-offs and some movies that don't feature SpongeBob as the main character, and the most recent season of the show, and none of them have been very good. A couple have been flat out awful, and it just kept me wondering, like, am I alone in this? Like, am I the only person my age who's still watching SpongeBob new content, who's still watching the show, who's still keeping up with the franchise and what's going on? Because my problems with how the series is being handled now are coming from a place of love, you know, because, like, I love SpongeBob, you know, and my main problem with the spin-offs in particular is that they are not fucking spin-offs. Like Camp Coral, for instance. Like, that show was supposed to be SpongeBob and Patrick in summer camp. You know what they do? They also have Squidward and Sandy and Mr. Krabs and Mrs. Puff and Plankton and Karen and Larry. Even fucking Perkins and a bunch of random one-off side characters like Kevin the Cucumber and Nosferatu. And then you got the Patrick Star Show, which was supposed to be a Patrick-centered series about him, his family, running a talk show, you know, and all the weird shenanigans they get into. Guess what? Not even 3 episodes in, there's SpongeBob and Squidward and Gary and Sandy and Plankton and Mr. Krabs, you know, the new character they introduced in SpongeBob that goes amazing. And then, about a year ago, when Netflix announced the Sandy Cheeks movie, it's not a fucking Sandy movie, because SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs are still in the fucking movie, and SpongeBob tags along with Sandy for her journey. Look, I get that you want to make spin-offs. SpongeBob is fucking popular. So of course, Nickelodeon will want to capitalize on that and make some spin-offs and movies and stuff. But if you're gonna make a spin-off, make it a spin-off. Like, why do all of the SpongeBob universe shows and the upcoming Sandy film feature the exact same cast of characters? That's not a spin-off. That's another fucking SpongeBob. Like, imagine if in Frasier the cast of Cheers were in like every episode. That's what the SpongeBob spin-offs are like. And I hope to God that when the Sandy Cheeks movie eventually comes out, one, it's actually good. And two, like, SpongeBob and the rest of the Bikini Bottom cast, they're all just cameos. One scene, done. Like Shrek's cameo in Puss in Boots' Last Wish. Like, super quick like that. But I know it's not going to fucking happen because the people who run the SpongeBob franchise don't know how fucking spin-offs work. So yeah, is this fucking angry enough for ya?